Who don't you speak to from your cast?
Well, I don't
Crystal?
speak to her. Have you got time? Okay.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode, Ookie Spooky Edition. My name is Dee Dee.
I'm Crystal Versace.
I'm LaBelle.
And I'm motherfucking Tamara Thomas. Can we swear?
Yes. Here, girl.
Ooh, she's here, honey, with her dirty potty mouth.
Welcome to the pod.
Thank you for having me. Look at this gorgeous, spanky, spunky suit.
Yeah, girl. Welcome to the set.
Yes, thank you.
no,
well
this is
done,
it.
girls. I'm
This is
fucking
her.
obsessed.
Thank you.
you.
We do
so
try,
much.
girl.
Girl, you do succeed.
We had to have Miss Tamara on the pod.
We had
the
to.
craziness that comes out your mouth
Thank you,
is
girls.
wild, but we live. And especially experiencing that on season 5. Mama.
Oh, honey, we'll get into that.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
we'll get
bitch.
into that for sure. But let's just do a quick refresher, a catch up.
Also, before we start, happy Halloween.
Yeah,
Oh,
happy
yeah,
It's Halloween, girl.
Happy
It's
Halloween,
ookie,
honey.
spooky,
honey.
ookie.
If you couldn't tell, it's getting spooky.
We got the goblins out tonight,
We
babe.
do.
Oh, babe, I'm the goblin over here. I feel crazy today.
You look fabulous, though.
Like it went a bit AWOL, but it's fine.
And you made this right.
Yeah, literally in like 40 minutes before I had to
she
get
did.
ready.
She's
the other
stressing
day.
me out.
Yeah.
She can't make
Crystal's
anything
over
when
it.
there's a deadline.
No.
Like, she's got 3 weeks, she won't make it.
She needs
But
like
when
2
she's got
days and
2
boom.
Yeah,
seconds,
no, and that's what I
literally
need.
whip
It was
something
like
up.
we did this, and that post popped up, the one of us in the gold like outfit.
Yes.
That
Everything.
in a day. Literally,
Do you know
had to
what?
whip
Right,
all of them up
I
in a
went
day.
on Reddit because I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
And they said, right, season 1, I actually haven't even watched season 1's Drag Race. Don't fucking count
Have
me.
you
I
not,
really don't
Fierce?
give a fuck. No, I haven't. No, not UK. I have UK,
Oh.
but the American
Oh.
one. And they did like a goal challenge, or like
Okay.
there was girls, of course.
Oh, God.
God, I'm
were
drunk
men.
already. There was Chanel. Chanel was in it, and they all had like gold outfits
Right.
on, like disco, and we literally look like them.
Oh, if it's to do with Chanel, I'll absolutely
Do you know what?
take that.
Ethan is gonna insert a photo, so I don't sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
we'll
insert
soon
the
make it
photo
up.
of what Tamara was wearing, because
I-
it did give no hem.
Oh, hold
Did me dirty, motherfucker.
on. Listen here.
Oh, girl,
mother-
she really went out.
I was making the outfits in a day, so I used the same pattern, and I made it for the bodied girls. And Miss
oh.
Tamara got body, but she ain't got bodied.
Okay.
But
Well,
I
I
don't
did.
have fucking
And what
four
Mike-
mass
wait,
motherfucking
Mike-
And
tits.
Mike does.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, bitches.
Yeah, but Michael's a bit broader in the shoulder.
Okay.
So it kind of snugged on.
Oh, so
no.
you're saying I'm very petite in the
Yeah, I
shoulder?
am. I'm giving it back.
Oh.
But all in all, that number, we did this little disco number.
Uh-huh.
And I think me, you, Michael, and Cara, like when we've done shows together, whatever, I've just loved it. We have
Yeah,
a laugh, and
so
always the
fun.
number's so fun.
And it's nice to reunite.
Yeah, because
It
we don't
is.
really, because obviously you've got Angels of the North, and that's like the tour was absolutely incredible, by the way, and
Yeah,
they've
yeah.
got another tour coming.
Yes.
Actually, tell us about that. Tell us about the tour.
What, the new
next
one
year.
or the
How
one
was the
last year?
tour? How was it?
Do you know what, right? It was so good. So surreal. Like,
Yeah.
you're just generally on, like, autopilot. Is that the right word?
Yeah, autopilot.
You're just literally on autopilot because it's just like, what's sitting next? And, bitch, you know what gagged me? The two of us.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bitch, we
You had a
like,
gorge one. You had like a double decker,
We
right?
had the double decker. We had this bougie. Well, yeah, it was bougie. It had like
Yeah.
PS3.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
play that shit, but if you do, it had Call of Duty in the top bunk. It had whatever in the bottom bunk. It was fabulous. Kitchen in the bottom.
Yeah.
We used to always get fucked up in the kitchen in the bottom.
Get
You
fucked
had
in
a
the
fierce
kitchen.
big tour bus.
Yeah, it was like.
Because we had that for our tour on the season 3 tour.
Yes.
And that was like,
Yeah.
like packed with a lot of girls.
Yeah.
That was hell.
So there's like, oh, yeah, I could imagine.
Yeah.
So there was like the crew on one side, us lot on the other side, and we were just being camping the bus.
Wow.
It was fab.
And how many dates did you do?
I think we did. Was it 12?
That's major.
I think so. And then we had 2 days off, and then we went
That's so
straight to
good.
Australia.
Oh my god, yeah, you did
Yeah.
Australia. Literally flew
Yeah.
the furthest you could fly
Yes.
to do more shows. That's incredible.
How did you
That's
find
amazing.
Australia?
I loved Australia. Well, I went the beginning of the year. I went to just do. What did I do? I did Puff Duff. It was for the Mardi Gras, and I've never. It was like the gay pride
Yes.
over there.
Huge. Yeah,
And
yeah.
it was just me, so I just went to Sydney. So I loved it. Sydney's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Then. In April, we obviously went as the Angels of the North, and then we did like Adelaide, everywhere, Brisbane. It's a gap. But
It's
bitch,
gorgeous.
I said, where's the kangaroos?
Where the big
Where's the
spiders
wallaby?
at?
Where's the walla motherfucking bee? I just wanted to open my hotel room, right, bitch, and see a kangaroo. I wanted to be uppercutted by a kangaroo.
I was when I was in Australia, I literally was like, about to cross like a zebra crossing.
Yeah.
And I literally looked to the side of me and there was this big bird, like a stork.
What's it called?
I don't know what it is.
Oh, what is it? What is it called?
Not
Did
an
you see
emu.
it too?
I know what you mean.
It was like a big bird.
a bin bush.
Bunda. A big bunda.
No, what is the
A big
name?
bang bot.
What is it? You know the name? What is it?
It was something, but
Look
I was
at
like,
it
that's a
like me.
dinosaur. And it was standing next to me. And
Really?
everyone was
just
just
in the wait in a city.
yeah, everyone was
A
just
bing
walking
bush.
by like it was normal. A bin bug.
bush
Weird.
baby.
That's what it's called.
Oh, it's called a bush baby.
Right, get
No.
bitch. Someone get
No.
on Google and find it.
No.
Did you see
bitch.
one as well?
I did see one, yeah, but I don't know what it's
I
called.
was a bin bush, a buck wheel.
I think
Wait,
it's a bin
no,
bush.
so Tamara Thomas for a David Attenborough documentary now.
Oh, absolutely.
Imagine.
That would be
Not
a bit-
one
I'll
animal
pay.
named in the eyes of my sight.
Oh,
I pay
no.
good money for that. She'd be like, look at how puss this fucking bird looks. Oh, she's
Has this
giving
big
it.
bird just flies and clucks her wings, looking for her prey, digging deep for those worms. Right, get me fucking signed up now, BBC. Here I
Oh
come.
god.
But
Well, I'm glad
anyway,
you enjoyed Australia. 'Cause
yeah.
Australia's nice.
Yeah.
They also get so lit over there.
Yeah.
And also, I don't have a
Oh,
boyfriend
yeah.
now, but the boys are fit.
Yeah, very like surfery vibes.
Yeah, they really are like
Mullets.
gorge.
Mullets was everywhere.
Yeah, they
You
do.
couldn't turn left and right
Really?
for a mullet. They love a mullet.
They live.
That's crazy.
When I worked on cruise ships, when I didn't even do drag, I used to always get on best with the Australians.
Oh my god, you used to
God.
do cruises.
Yeah,
before.
Yeah.
I
Tell
don't
us
feel
about
like
that,
we
honey.
know too much. Like, I know you were like a professional dancer and like cruises, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
so what cruises did you do and when was
So it was
that?
all just under one company. So I used to work for Celebrity Cruises, and I was a male dancer
Hmm.
as a man.
Right.
And I
Oh,
was
yeah.
just given 1,
That's
2,
her dead
3,
name,
4.
honey.
Yes, we don't speak about him. But no, I loved it. You literally just travel around the world. We did 3 production shows, and guests would come on the ship for like 14-day holiday, and we'd perform them 3 days.
Oh.
And then for the rest of the days, bitch, you're just celebrating, loving life in
Come.
Mykonos, Santorini, wherever you.
Gag.
It was amazing.
So do you stop off at different places? You actually go to the country?
Yeah. So
You're not stuck on a boat the whole time?
You're not stuck on a boat the whole
Okay.
time, no. So you're obviously in the middle of the night. You're sailing to the next destination. So you'll wake up in Santorini one morning. You'll get off the ship. You'll have a camp. We used to always get pissed, always
Love
shock,
this.
and then we'd get back on the ship, literally cock-eyed, go upstairs, and the food, bitch, everything.
Oh, I
Terrible
love
for
it.
the
They have
diet.
them
I
I
wanna
want to go on a
again, so much, mate.
cruise.
Yeah,
we
'cause
went on one.
We went on one as like at a PR event.
Oh,
and we
was
just,
that a land?
I think
Yeah,
it
the
was the Virgin.
Virgin.
Yes,
and it was,
I want to go on it.
but it was
Babe,
just sat.
it's
It didn't
insane.
move. But it was like because I think it was a brand new ship and it was called something. It was like
The Lady Voyage.
The Lady Voyage.
Oh,
but
check
it was
out.
just like sat and we had a great time. They have everything on there. They had
yeah.
like
We
3
were
nightclubs
paradise.
on there.
Yeah.
They had like a whole.
Bitch,
They had like 5
sauna,
restaurants. They had everything,
Saunas,
girl.
pools,
Babe, it's
casinos,
massive. Yeah.
Chanel stores, Tiffany stores. Bitch, it's for the
What are
rich.
you on about? Like on this
Babe,
big...
they're
See,
insane.
this is why, this is like, I would like to try a cruise, whatever, but like, it's a big chunk of metal floating. It's just floating.
No, but it's that big, right?
With-
you actually don't even know that.
No.
'Cause
Really,
obviously
just
when
like
I
if
got
it's
the
like-
job,
No.
you don't really
don't.
feel it.
I don't think you do. It's so
But do you know what
big.
there is? But do you know what actually is real? And I was gagged.
What?
Pirates.
Yes,
Yeah,
I've seen
they
TikToks about this.
Bitch, pirates are real. A pirate. come
You're a
on, man.
pirate.
I am.
She was a pirate. That's how she got the gig, girl.
Yeah, I fucking hijacked the ball. when the pirate, this sounds such.
She's gonna hate that
It sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. When the pirates are actually in the area where the ship would go, we would turn all of the lights off in the ship.
You would like act like you're not on the ship.
It would just be
Why?
like floating.
To
They're
Get
not like
bombed.
they're not moths. Like they're not gonna go. Oh, I've lost interest.
No,
now."
but they're
Like,
vicious.
They're very vicious.
Are they? What pirate?
Well, obviously they don't like run around with fucking things on their head and a fucking Captain Hook.
Yeah, not
They're
Jack.
just-
Jack Sparrow.
Jacked in Black Sparrow.
Yeah. So obviously they're just like terrorists, basically.
Yeah.
That like come on and obviously just hijack the ship.
Guys.
Is that the right
God.
word?
So do
Yeah,
they-
well-
yeah.
Terrorists.
Or
bitch.
rob it.
So be careful if you're on a cruise ship, honey, because you might just get hijacked.
Ah.
So
Okay,
do
well,
they take stuff or do they just?
Bitch, because luckily I survived that shit.
she's the only one who made it out, honey.
But no, it was a thing. yeah.
Wild. See, like what I've seen on TikTok and stuff like that, when you have those like the North Sea, the that weird sound effect.
What was
It is.
that?
Repeat that for us, DD.
Can I get that one more time? That's the one.
That's right. No, like it's like these two people on this little like boat, and they were trying to like sell stuff to people in the cabins, whatever.
yeah,
over
I've
the.
seen that.
So I thought it was.
Right.
I didn't think it was like they're coming in
it.
guns ablaze.
It's
whatever.
legit.
That's fair.
That's madness.
Yeah. So apart from that, I absolutely love the cruise ships.
I want to go on a cruise, but you're scared of cruises. You like have a fear of a boat.
I
It's
would
just
live.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I know it's like such a like look down old people thing.
Yeah.
But I think like if me and you went on it for a week, we'd have the best
Oh
time.
my god, it was insane.
Oh,
We
yeah,
went
I
up for
need
a
to do it
night
with
and
my
it was
girls.
insane.
Oh, I
that's
could've
just
done
a-
it.
That's just a night ride. So imagine when you're actually getting off in these beautiful places
Yeah.
where really you would only go there once every 3 years.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? But you're obviously getting off the ship like in Mykonos, Santorini. We did overnights in Barcelona, Ibiza, and that's
yeah.
all in like 12 days.
Love.
So all the
down.
experiences from like all the foods. Bitch,
I want to do it.
it is
Also,
good.
they're so safe because I was telling about her the other day and we were talking about it, and then we looked it up like how many cruise ships like sink
Die.
like a year.
Yeah, no, I
How-
looked it up.
and it's nothing.
It's like
nothing.
it said between like I'm not gonna remember the statistic now, but it said like
It was like
it's
in
not
the-
a lot. It's
it was like in the
nothing.
last 5 years there was like 4 sinks.
I think there's
Yeah.
been,
That's
been
great,
more
that's
like
nothing.
plane incidents than there have been like
Damn.
boats. But which makes sense and all. But for me, it's just like the sea, right? 5%'s been discovered of it, so that says one thing. I don't know what Godzilla
Now, don't
bitch
get
is
me wrong,
waiting down
bitch.
there.
I'll float on the motherfucker, but you asked me to dive in and scuba dive and shit. No, thanks.
No.
Really?
No, it just,
Even if
like-
it's shallow.
If it's shallow, I will.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
Do a
will.
little,
She
a little,
wouldn't.
a little.
But
I
you know
don't
what
want to
also
get in the
scares
water.
me as well? Like, actually, seeing the big ship when you're in the water. Like, my tiny, petite, feminine ass
Yeah,
little
it's,
body.
they're massive.
No, they're really
Dainty,
big.
dainty
But
little
imagine, and bitch, if that lapella goes on, bye, her.
Blended.
She's blended.
Oh,
She's a
smoothie.
smoothie.
No, but that is wild. I didn't like. Again, as I said before, I didn't know you like had that whole cruise ship experience.
yeah.
Like,
So I did
wild.
that. So I moved to London when I was
Yeah.
17.
Right.
And I went to Erdang and I did musical theatre. And then when I graduated, that's when I got the job for the cruise ship. So I was a dancer on the cruise ship.
Did you
and
do West End?
I didn't do West End.
Right,
I
okay.
wasn't good enough.
Eh?
Well, no, I did like a couple of auditions, but I didn't get them. And then the job
cruise
that I
ship
did get was
came.
the cruise ship.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, but bitch, we were in
Right.
Miami for 2 months.
Can't.
And that's why
That's
I
how you
accepted the
learn,
gig.
don't you?
And the money's good, bitch.
Yeah.
I did 3 contracts, so that was 3 years, and then COVID happened.
Because I feel like me and you started speaking when you were like doing boy glam,
Yes.
like the Doll Beauty days.
I don't remember this era.
Like,
'Cause I didn't know
she
you
used to
then.
be a
I
Doll
knew
Beauty
you
boy.
when-
Yes.
I knew her. The first time I saw you was at Pleasure Gardens because I just left and then I think you came
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
No, this was before because I lived in Ibiza, wasn't it?
Right.
Yeah, so this was before like I even come to London or before I
Yeah.
even was like a queen properly.
Yeah.
So obviously I was in London. I moved to London, then COVID happened, then I had to move back home from the ship.
Yeah.
And obviously I haven't lived in Hartlepool from literally I left Hartlepool at 17-year-old and obviously moved to London. So going back to Hartlepool is very, very small. Why is DD just sat like
No,
She
sorry.
does every
Right,
time.
can I
Does
wait
this all
a
the
full
time.
break? I know.
Bitch, I
This
was
is
like,
my main
this
character.
motherfucking
Well, because
spooky
I'm
ass
kind of
bitch.
sat here.
I'm like, this ass motherfucking host bought in this conversation.
I feel like I have to turn this
You
way
wanna-
every now
for
and
the
then,
camera
just so
angle.
they
Yeah.
can see this horrendous
Okay,
face.
okay,
Yeah,
I'm not boring you.
But I'm still listening. I'm still listening. I'm
so,
still here.
obviously, it was at home. Then I obviously just thought, right, I want to do makeup. But I just started doing this makeup thing. And then I started doing these crazy, like, I did like this little, like, trend that I made myself, bless me. Like, 10 animal-themed makeups. They're actually still on my Instagram. Bitch, they're actually things.
We have to get them up here.
No,
on
like,
the screen.
I actually can draw.
You better
really-
trendsetter, honey.
No, bitch, like, Crystal, I'm actually giving you a run for your money. At this point. I actually wouldn't go that far. But honestly, no, and these makeup things were popping off. I was tagging all the brands. Jeffree Star was fucking commenting.
Yes,
Really?
bitch.
Yeah.
Gag, bitch.
So all this was happening. I was like, oh, maybe I'm on to something here.
Right.
Then Doll Beauty, that was the first like brand that I,
remember
worked with.
this.
So she was like, oh my god, like it was just like content.
Yeah.
We'll send you makeup. We'll do this. You go a little thing, and I was like, gag that was even a thing, like a social media.
Your first little ad with
influencer.
Doll Beauty.
Yeah.
bitch.
And then obviously these little deals used to come in.
Love.
And I used to like the whole thing of like transforming myself. So then next minute I thought, fuck this, I'm going to put a wig on. And then I just started doing like drag. And then I just got booked in London. And did I message you?
Yeah, I think you met because I was obviously an IB thing. You was like, "How'd you get this gig?"
Yeah, for Glitterbox.
Yeah.
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 But I always used to remember like...
This was after COVID.
This was
This was
after
like-
COVID,
yeah.
yeah. This was
Right,
when I was
okay.
just bored as fuck in the
Yeah.
bedroom, just like, what am I going to do next? Because I didn't
Yeah.
really want to go back on the ship. But I didn't really know that drag was going to be my next little destiny
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, it never really is though. You kind of
Yeah,
just,
you
it
can't, I
happens,
kind of just
yeah.
fell into it. And then, I mean, I remember staying at Mark's, like on Mark's couch for literally like, as I was getting booked in London, I just like kept getting booked each weekend. And I was like,
Yes.
not even living in London. Like I was literally still living in Hartlepool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, oh yeah, I can do this gig. And then bringing my friend Mark up being like, babes, can I sleep on your couch? And that literally lasted for 6 months.
Because you started doing
Yeah.
Pleasure Gardens, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's when I saw you.
And bitch,
Yeah,
there were
that's-
the days.
yeah, they were.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
days.
listen.
They were
and
the
I always
days.
rant about this. Like, listen, London's a gorgeous city and all, but like when it was Pleasure Gardens is a drag brunch, very popular one. that
Yeah,
we all
it
used
was.
to, and
It
it's
popped
stopped now.
off.
Yeah.
But gorge restaurant, gorge setting, the vibes are always there, and always like the fiercest girls were always there, and it was just like I don't know, it was just so nice.
It
such
was.
a vibe.
It was a
But
vibe.
that's where I first saw.
And that I
you
remember, like,
performing.
before even, like, getting gigs, I was like, bitch, that's where I want to work.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you
Yeah,
used
yeah.
to see that. I used to see you, bitch, driving off the fucking...
Oh, I loved it. It was
Yes.
my favourite time of doing drag.
Yeah.
It was like so fun.
and I was
Every
like,
day.
that's where I want to go. We'd come in with our Bang London shit
Yeah.
and our human hair and shit.
Oh my
and
God,
I'd be
yeah.
like, oh, bitch. This is what, I said, this is what I want to do.
It was fierce.
Fierce.
It was such a moment.
Yeah, that's where I first saw you, and I was like, "Who is this bitch?" Just because flipping and dipping and spinning, and I think there is now, but back then, not many girls kind of gave that.
Yeah, yeah.
But going to the way you perform, I live for the way you perform because there's like a face to it.
Bitch,
Like,
this-
if-
I said that's the fire in the fanny. You know, girls,
Yeah.
you feel it, girls, because you're all the same.
Yeah.
It's the passion and it's the...
It is.
Yeah, it's you pull it
You
in.
just suck it all up. But you feel that? Do you know what I mean? You just...
Yeah, and for me, it's the like you always go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the confidence. It's like the like I'm about to
that's-
like eat this up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
then
it
I'm-
is every time, even when you didn't know the words to Holding Hero.
Yeah. And
Holding out for a hero,
and I
that
still
was
do it.
fierce.
I've been doing these mixes for about fucking 3 years, and bitch, I couldn't tell you one fucking word. I know the beginning word, and
Yeah.
that's all you need.
But I live.
You spend most of the time like running your fingers through your hair and just like face
Yeah.
fucking the audience.
Oh, no,
like,
yeah.
Wait, face fucking the audience. No. I fucking the
Yeah.
audience.
No,
or that
too
one.
fresh.
Either
Yeah,
one.
she's a horny little girl.
No, it's me and Tamara just literally scream at the crowd every time we're on stage.
Yeah.
Every time.
If I'm feeling like I need some energy from them girls, because you know what it's like when you're performing, you
Yeah.
know, it's a two-way thing. You know, I want to feel appreciated.
Yeah.
So I just scream at you, cunts.
No, I live.
I'm just like, let's go! And it also
Yeah.
hypes me up as well.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
does,
yeah.
right?
You know when Tamara's performing when you hear "Let's go." That's when you know she's on
Fully,
stage.
it's like we've turned up to brunch. It's 11 in the morning. We're all hungover.
Yeah.
and you're
Oh,
sitting
yeah.
in the corner like, I can't do this, girl.
Yeah, I'm like,
This
I
girl.
can't be asked.
And then literally, as soon as she gets out there, on top of the bar, let's go, mother. Slams off it.
Performing
into
to
a
like
split.
60-year-old
Yeah.
women that have never seen drag in their life, and I'm like,
So- My favourite memory of you performing, we was doing the W in London, and they played your track.
bitch, in the...
Yeah, and it was sped up 2 times speed. So
Ah.
she's doing Chun-Li by Nicki Minaj with a breakdown.
It was like times 10, so it was like...
Yeah.
But bitch, I just kept hitting every bit.
No, I said you did.
I was literally times... I was like, fast forward.
It's like-
Music went fucking times 2. I went times 2.
yeah, she
So
did times
fair.
4, honey.
And that is drag, honey.
That is drag.
But moving on from all things Pleasure Gardens, performing prior to our season of Drag Race.
Yes.
What was your like? I don't know. First reaction when did you kind of feel when you applied like this was the season that you were gonna do? You were gonna get.
So I applied twice. So when I first applied, I've only been doing drag for 1 year at this point.
Gag.
So season 4.
That was season 4, yeah.
Right.
And I was very confident in I've got on.
Fair.
Bitch, I was like, this is fine, I've got on. I can do what these girls can do.
Yeah, fierce.
I mean,
Like-
you weren't wrong.
Well,
No.
but I'm glad I didn't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when your time is your time,
Yeah.
it is true. And even though you feel it's out, but it is. And then I applied again. And then I got on, and I kind of did feel like I was. Do you know what? The first time I was gutted that I didn't get on.
Really?
Yeah, because I was so confident and like sure of myself that
Yeah.
I was gonna get on. I was like, it's my time. But then I was like so chilled applying for the second one. I was like, do you know what? Whatever will be, will be. Your time will come. So I kind of had that in the back of my mind, and then I just. Because I used to look up, you can see all the views, can't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you used
Of
to do
your
it
audition
now.
yeah.
Can't you
No,
not?
you-
And
they-
bitch,
they
that's
do it
good
now. It
because
is
that
good, yeah.
traumatizes you.
Yeah,
And it
it
was like,
is.
right, it's been seen in LA. So the Wow Presents have seen it in their office.
Did you see the download?
Yes.
Yeah, that's when I saw mine, and I went because I remember it being at Pleasure Gardens, and everyone was like, "Have you got a download?" And I checked,
Yes.
and it said download, and
Oh
they
my
were
God,
like,
yeah, that
"Oh my
was the
god,
day-
you're
first
on."
time we went to
and I was like,
Pleasure
"Am I
Gardens.
on?" Yeah, that's
So
like
then
the thing.
people used to say, if you get the download, you're on. So I was
Yeah.
like, I'm on.
Can't.
So then everyone was like, oh God, this had this many views, mine's only had this. So I had that in the back of my mind, then I didn't. Thank God I didn't. So obviously when I did get on, I was just like, well, I don't know, it's a weird
Oh,
feeling,
so you
isn't
got
it?
downloaded for season 4.
Yeah, I did get a download.
Oh wow. Okay, so you were like close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would.
Yeah,
have been
you
close,
you must
yeah.
have been shortlisted for
'Cause the-
season 4.
Yeah, maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
You heard it
I
here
think.
first,
I
then.
mean, we will never.
No, that's
We will
shortlisting.
never know,
When
but
you
I
get
remember it did
downloaded,
get
you're like
down-
shortlisted.
I did. It did get downloaded because then like everyone was like, "Oh no, this is a really good sign," and I think
Yeah.
that's what made me like overthink it, being thinking,
Yeah.
"Bitch, I'm on it." Is me
Right,
contacting
yeah.
designers? No, bitch, get your fucking head on between your shoulders.
I think either way though, your personality would have like shone through. But on our season, like for the behind camera, like T, like Rue was obsessed. Like she really were.
So you were
but
like the
you just
favourite.
thought, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. I think out of everyone in that whole entire
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
the favourite.
yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Like I don't know, I just found with Rue, like I generally just thought it was very easy to like communicate with him.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, like the first interaction we had with him, I think was like, you know, it's when there's like a challenge and you go up. I think it was the Sawn challenge when me and fucking Gara had that fight.
Oh my god, yeah.
But I think like that interaction with Rue is very. I don't know, because he's kind of speaking to you. You're very close. You're having like a more in-depth conversation, so it feels just more intimate kind of thing. And I was just like, I'm always myself. Like I don't. Obviously, I'm going to play up for the cameras and I'm going to be
Yeah,
camp with the
yeah.
girls. But like, I'm very much like I'm just me.
What you
Yeah,
see is what
you
you
are.
get.
What you see is what you
Yeah.
get. Do you know what I mean? So it was very easy for me to be me.
Yeah.
Where like some girls, I don't know, sometimes I feel like they have to act a certain way
Yeah.
or them like. And don't get me wrong, it's a nerve-wracking thing to do.
Yeah.
Bitch, fucking RuPaul is literally stood a meter away from you,
And
telling
everyone's
you.
also watching your conversation.
And that's
everyone's
the
like,
worst. And they're like, oh, what's
yeah.
the reaction
Yeah.
going to be? Is she going to laugh? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So already you're in a like a bit of an awkward, weird situation. So I kind of just like
And
relax
you're being judged.
yeah, and you think, oh, is this conversation gonna mean that I'm? So I was just like, fuck all that, bitch. Just be yourself and have a laugh.
And it bitch translated.
Yeah.
And I think that's why Rue like loved me, and I'm joking.
did though.
Love
I
me,
feel like
love-
it was.
No,
It
really
came
did.
across on TV for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
What was your guys' first impressions of each other?
Oh,
like
well-
genuinely.
Well, like obviously
Like,
me and you,
yeah.
like we'd work together. I don't know if I
Yeah,
would say
yeah.
we're necessarily like close, but like you know we were. In
Yeah,
the
we'd
same-
have a kiki, we'd get pissed at gigs,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
we'd
we do all
work
that,
and-
but you don't really get to like I don't know, like really speak with
Yeah.
them. When I walked in,
Oh,
'cause
God.
Who walked in first?
I was the first
oh
one.
yeah,
to
let's,
walk
yeah,
in.
you
let's
was,
go
yeah.
with you then. Let's go with your.
So I was the first
impression.
one to walk in, and I knew, bitch. I just knew I was, because the Queen team. No, I did because not only because I thought, oh, I'm gonna be like the one with the big mouth, but because the Queen team, right? They were like, oh, you're gonna be up really, really early, and you're gonna be the first one up. Like it's just, and that's all they said.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So I said, oh. And I played it in my mind. I thought, well, if I'm going to get up really, really early, that means I'm fucking the one walking in the workroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though.
And then I just knew because I couldn't hear no one. But you can't hear anyone anyway. But anyway, I walked in. Was glad that there was cameramen. But I don't know why. Because I'm like, bitch, how the fuck's this season going to get recorded?
Well, you think it's just
there's
a wall
cameras.
with
Like I said,
pre-made,
oh, this
like Big
camera's on this
Brother.
man. So I sat down and I was just like, I haven't bantered with the cameramen, but they were like, you're not meant to speak at us, you have to speak to the cameras. I'm like, well, fucking hell, there's no one here, so what do you want me to speak about? Like, I was in the room for about 10 minutes. Bitch.
Oh, really? Oh yeah,
Oh,
I've
you
always
would've gone
wanted to
crazy.
know that.
So I'm like, well, do you want me to do a full jump split or what? I'm like, what do you want me to do?
Do a number.
So I'm like looking
me
in the
my
mirror,
fee.
but it's weird.
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
like the first introduction of you
Yeah.
on set in the cameras. So you're just like, Right, like, what
That's
the fuck?
intimidating walking in first because I walk in second to last, so I heard everyone talking before I
Yeah.
walked in.
And that's what I didn't
And I
get.
was late. I walked in about 9 o'clock, which is late.
Yes.
You probably woke up like 6 a.m.
Bitch,
or
I was
something.
up at 6, yeah.
Right, yeah.
So it was dead early, and then obviously as all the girls kept coming in, like it was a weird experience, but amazing. But you walked in, I was like, yes, love ya. Obviously, I love ya.
Yeah, yeah.
But you looked amazing, and
Oh, thank you.
but bitch, you just always use
In your
not in your
little
in your little. No, you did. And you did your little lad. I was like, yes, bitch, I give you a big cuddle. But she was always in her head the full season.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes, it got
Did
me.
you
Gail.
clock it?
I
early
clocked it
on?
and I shouted yes in
Well,
Untucked.
they didn't air it.
They didn't air
They
it.
didn't air
Right.
this. It was basically, I reckon it was the first time I was in the bottom, or maybe the second, maybe the third, maybe the fourth, maybe the fifth.
Maybe the first episode.
But anyway, I was sitting there and I just kind of went, oh, like I feel so disappointed in myself. I'm feeling really scared to go back to you guys and tell you how it
yeah.
went. And I was like, I was scared to go back to my like blood family to
Yeah.
tell them
And
how.
she's like,
Like,
oh,
I was ashamed of myself. I couldn't believe it. I don't know what
Was
it
this when you left?
No,
this was
just-
probably like the second time.
Yeah.
But it was early in,
episode,
babe.
babe.
This was just
Fucking
day
hell.
2, bitch.
Yeah, this
I said,
second
right,
minute.
that's enough.
But then,
no, but
yeah,
I generally
and what
did it, and I just said, like,
Yeah,
look,
you
DD,
went.
I said, fuck everyone.
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, you're here right now. I was like, we're on set of Drag Race, you're on fucking season 5, you're smashing it. Just because you're in the bottom doesn't mean shit, because you're
Yeah.
fucking with a lip sync of the
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
It's the end of
Yeah.
the season, do you know what I mean? I said, fuck all that bullshit.
Mm.
Know who you are, you're
Mm-hmm.
here for a reason, fuck every single body at home, because they're at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the moment. It is hard, like when you do
Yeah.
get in your head, and like obviously it wasn't easy breeze for me, and sometimes I did get in my head, but obviously because I knew you and I knew how well you were doing, I was just like frustrated at you, like, bitch, look how amazing you
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But I appreciate that because it was kind of the first time someone kind of went, babe, wake the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I did. I mean, although that was all amazing in the moment. Obviously, I didn't take it in because I was just overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, bear in mind, I'm 20 years old filming this show.
And that's
Yeah.
crazy. Bitch,
And-
look at you, the winner of the short. What
Yeah.
age?
19.
Like,
But like, and also
gag.
like,
No, but you know what? It's
Yeah.
actually crazy.
Yeah.
And
But it
no
is
one
mad,
really.
innit?
I find it mad that you just all knew each other because I didn't have that. I can't relate to that.
Yeah.
I went in the season where I didn't really know anyone. But like
Yes.
you guys work so close together, like Heaven Girls, London
Yeah, yeah.
Girls. I'm like and
And do you know what?
And
I
you
think
know,
that's why I enjoyed it so much, because I didn't feel so like sometimes lonely or.
But did that
Yeah.
not make it more intense that you knew people so close?
I don't think it. Did you think
No.
it did?
I
'Cause
think
don't.
it did. I think
Really?
because for
I mean,
me,
you read into it for sure.
Well, no, because that's the thing. That's before I went in there. I'm already thinking you've won, and I'm about to walk in here, and it's going to be brought up at some point.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's that, and then second of all, I was like, because I mean, we could probably say this. Me, Cara, and Tamara literally knew on the day we got the call that we was all going to be on.
Oh
together.
Well, yeah.
We all knew, like, we were in the
Yeah.
club, and
The
we literally
NDNA
just
went,
like,
went out the window.
we were just like, I literally
I'm
asked,
joking.
Sorry, Bruce.
Call me.
well, no, you all kind of just knew that you
We
was
all
all
knew.
on.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
all knew.
Yeah,
but
London's small.
I think maybe because I was like, I know these girls, I start to think about like the stats that like their fucking top trump cards, and
Do you
I'm
know what?
like,
Instantly, bitch. What the fuck you
Right.
doing?
yeah,
Yeah.
So
you
you,
could do
were
different
already
drag,
just
though.
in your head,
Yeah.
but and
Yeah.
that's normal, and that's a
Yeah.
normal thing
Yeah,
to do
I-
as well. Do you know what I mean? See, once I start thinking too much into something,
Yeah.
that's when I do crumble and fall apart.
Yeah.
If I just go into something like, let's have fun, not even show the best of me, let's generally just have a laugh.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I like to go into things like that, because then the outcome is always going to be fun.
Yes.
Where if someone's like on my back being like, right, remember this, remember that, bitch, now I'm worked up thinking remember this, and
Yeah.
I'm not even going to remember that.
No.
Now I'm just stressed the fuck out, and
Yeah.
the best version of me isn't even going to be
Yeah,
coming out.
yeah.
I agree.
That's
No,
one thing I love
for
about
sure.
you though, is that
sure.
like any time I've ever been with you in drag or out of drag, it's always you could have the worst day and you're still there giggling and laughing, being like, "Let's fucking go, let's
Yeah.
have this." Like I've
Yeah.
never seen you like in
Every
your
time.
head
Every
ever.
time.
Yeah.
But I
Like,
think
you-
that's what takes a professional.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you didn't. I think you have that in you. Naturally.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I
But
do think it is naturally like,
Yes, but I think
Yes.
you've also like hustled to become
Yes.
to where you are now. It wasn't just a quick thing. It was like you've done the
Absolutely.
cruises, you've done the gigs, like you've
Yeah.
worked with people, you know how to understand. And I think that's what comes across with you is that
Yeah.
you know what you're doing, even if you don't think it. And like the way you treat a room and
Yeah,
people
yeah.
and people you work with and promoters is professional.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's inspiring because you bring the energy into it.
Yeah.
You control the room. And that's what
Yeah.
it takes to be a professional and
Yeah.
a performer.
As a
I-
star.
And I
Yeah.
think I got that with musical theatre college, like
Yeah.
when I moved to London at such a young age.
Yeah.
Because bitch, that's like the fucking army camp, bitch.
You know, that's like the Hunger Games.
No, it really, really is. Musical theatre is really, really competitive, and you have to be the best of your best. You have to be
Yeah.
in shape.
Yeah.
You're in the gym every day. You're in that
Yeah.
fucking ballet class and ballet tights, and I was a fat little motherfucker, me.
Yeah.
When I was young. But
yeah,
you know
you were
what?
a little
Oh my
chunky
god!
bitch.
I was a
They
chunky
showed
little
us that
girl.
little photo of you. Yeah.
Yes. Do you know what I mean? So, like, from that age of being a fat little kid, I wanted to be a fucking serious dancer.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but going back to like the professionalism and also just like the energy and all that, I think after Drag Race, and just getting to know you better, I kind of took a piece of that, I think,
Yeah.
going forward. And I was like, you really do have to like let loose and like sell it with confidence constantly. Because when we did that roast, was literally the minute it took me to go,
Yeah.
oh, well, she's laughing like, wait a
The
second.
roast.
Yeah. And listen, we've never done anything like that in my life, bitch.
Uh-uh.
I'm no fucking comedian, stand up on a stage and roast and tell jokes. Like with me, I'll just say
Yeah.
something and laugh. But
Yeah.
tell
You
me,
can make a roast dinner.
oh, and I made one yesterday. But like when that's hard, bitch, to stand on a stage and tell jokes and make people laugh.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
So, bitch, I didn't tell one joke in my roast. I don't think I did. I just come on screaming.
I think there were a few, but the thing is, I knew going into that, I was like, I just need to put tomorrow first, and that's what's going to happen.
And bitch,
because
thank you,
she's
bitch.
going to get Rue in a good mood, so then she can
Yeah.
laugh at anything that I bomb on. But surprisingly, we all, like, although you say you didn't do jokes, blah, 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 we all did very, very well.
Yeah.
Because I walked away from that, like, oh, fab.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
because
oh.
I was nervous for that one, thinking, fuck, what am
Really?
I actually going to do?
So, Miss Thing made it all the way to the finale? Final? Finale?
Finally.
It's the same thing.
Did you both not?
Finally, it happened to
Me
me.
when I got eliminated. No, but speaking of elimination, I was the lip sync assassin. I did send every one of those three bitches.
How many?
packing.
3?
Yes.
Work.
But I knew if I ever ended up in a situation with Cara or Tamara, I was like, that's when I'm up for like, that's when I knew I'd be in like trouble. And then,
But I just think you never know, though, bitch.
Yeah, you never
I mean,
know.
you don't.
And that's in my head. I was like, bitch, this show, you don't know what's going on. They can pull a certain song, could do it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? If you can be camp as fuck, but you can be a fierce bitch as
Yeah.
well. Well, I haven't really been campy in a lip sync. I mean, I'm daft as a fucking brush.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if I would be. I mean, I would be because I'm
No,
stupid.
you are. Yeah, but when you're like, when
But
it's
I've
on
never done
Drag
it.
Race.
Yeah.
Did you only lip sync?
That was
Yeah.
my only lip sync.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
But because I kind of went into the roast being a bit like, no matter if I smash it or if I fail it, it is going to be me and
Oh,
Tamara.
it was the roast episode.
Yeah, well, I was like,
Yeah.
well,
yeah.
duh. I was like,
Right.
they haven't had her in the bottom, and they're probably gagging to get her in the bottom because she's a performer.
Well, no one else could send you out.
Well, no one else would be able to. No one else, like,
And
sorry.
and they wanted you gone, girl.
No tea, no
They
shade.
were sick of you.
Yeah, but that's fine because I genuinely, babe, I weren't ready for the fans if I stayed over her for that fight. No, I would have literally like it would have finished if she went Dee Dee. You stay, I would have gone. I'm okay. Kind of want a McDonald's, so I'm gonna go.
What was the song?
It was Little Bird by Annie Lennox, which was one
like a ballad,
on my list.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was that something? Am I wrong? Is this something to do with Demi Moore?
Right, so I've actually only just found out this week, right, that Demi Moore danced to this song in striptease.
Yeah, this is what I heard because people came up to
Right,
me
they were trying to make something there.
Bitch, and I didn't
because she
know.
got compared to Demi
Yeah,
Moore.
yeah.
Like
You always
yeah.
used to be like, oh my god, it's Demi
Oh.
Moore, it's Demi Moore. I didn't know that, right? But in my
Demi,
head,
yeah.
I used to dance to that when I was like about 10 in the dance
right.
troupe. So I was like, oh my god. It's be like, it's so strange how it all works out. But then some person obviously DM'd me, he put it on his story and then tagged Demi Moore dancing to the song in front of the mirror.
God.
And I didn't know that was a thing.
I saw that and I kind of sat at home and went, well, shit.
Yes, same, and I was like, oh, that's a little interesting.
But I think genuinely, like looking back at all my lip syncs on Drag Race, that was probably one of my favourites. Simply because, I don't know, watching it back, we were just so both in it,
So
but
in
we
it.
did it so differently.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
It was.
But in that moment, was it just kind of like game on, eyes on Rue, no one else is in the room sort of vibe. Because
Well,
I remember
yeah,
I saw you twirling in front of me a few times.
Bitch, I had that fucking dress thing on, didn't I? And I was like,
Yeah.
what the am I gonna do with this? Bitch, I made that motherfucking thing work
Mm-hmm.
in my prop. And well, obviously, we're all performers. When you're just in it, you're in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And that was my
yeah.
first time lip syncing, so I was just like,
so fierce.
oh, this is a different feeling.
Yeah.
But let's fucking go, bitch. I'm
Oh, no,
ready.
you-
Bye,
yeah.
Gigi.
I'm joking. No,
No,
don't.
I'm joking.
But mate, I'll say something controversial. I do think it was neck and neck, and I don't think that's me being delusional.
Well, you're both like the top dogs. Like you were.
Yeah.
performers,
Oh yeah,
you
but
know.
thing is, I wanted that moment with you. Did I wish it was something more like "Hot in It" by Charlie XCX? Yes.
Yeah, that would
If
be
we had done that,
because that was shit.
ground
wasn't it?
shaken.
Who did that?
That was Alexis and Naomi, but Alexis
Awful.
slipped.
Oh, yeah,
bless
that
her.
was.
Oh,
Who?
Alexis.
I remember watching that.
Actually, weren't your lip syncs quite shit?
Whoa.
I wouldn't know.
No, not yours. but like,
Well, your lip sync shit, bitch. She was in all the lip syncs.
or was that season 4?
No, you mean the songs?
I mean, that was most of the UK season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like, take this moment for me. My lip syncs were fab.
Yeah, they were good.
great.
No,
Right.
they were good. It was just like the red bodysuit falling down, boy.
Oh
No,
yeah, but
but
I didn't have much
no,
of a
but bitch,
choice.
that one was the best one though.
Was that the one you enjoyed the most?
What was that song?
Heartbreak on
Moment away
Hold.
from-
Heartbreak on Hold, bitch. Bitch, if you were there in the room, that
Yeah.
was the one.
You had a fabulous season.
Yeah, you
I actually
did.
think it was
We had a
one
great
of the
one.
most insane seasons. Like honestly, I think
had
it was
really
on par
strong
with
girls.
season 2, just because it was entertaining. It was like literal entertainment girls, performers at heart, like cutthroat girls, good at drag. It was also like a modern take on drag. I feel like my season was very like very
Yeah.
like that kind of drag.
Yeah.
But this one was a refreshing season of like new, current,
Yeah.
bloodthirsty.
You also
drag.
brought like the drag what's kind of in the London scene now, where it
Yeah.
is human hair, sexy girl. Wasn't that said on the season when like Michelle was trying to read you and Rue like?
Oh
that
yeah,
was
she was
rude.
like, I loved it, and obviously I live for you every time you come out on the runway. She was like, but it's just the hair I want to see more. And was like, no, I love the hair. The hair works. This is what all the
Yeah.
girls are doing now.
But it is.
And I was like,
fair.
Yeah.
No, I will say Rue defended like she said Pretty Little Liars hair. That's what she
yeah, that's what she said. She was like, they're all doing these Pretty Little Liars hair now.
Yeah,
So
no,
fierce.
and then
And me
she,
sat in my little flat hair. I was like,
Oh yeah, she defend
Pretty little fucking lie.
just a beautiful
lie.
I was really scared I was going to get like a voice crack then and everyone was just going to look at me and dead silence. Anyway, season 5 were fab. Although, yes, had my moments, blah, blah, blah. Looking back at it, it was fabulous. You were incredible on the season.
Thank you, babe.
Such a moment. But and why she's the most followed and all of that from the whole
Yeah,
thing.
literally, you were.
Because this is literally a star.
Yeah.
You
But-
were very good to watch.
Yeah, you
Thank
were.
you.
You were
You
amazing.
did that bit.
Girl, stop
On
it.
and
I
off
feel
camera,
all
honey.
emotional. Stop. I'm joking. I
But
don't.
never play Little Bird near me ever again. I don't want to hear that song.
Cue the music.
Annie
Ethan.
Lennox, I hope, is she dead?
Oh, I don't know.
No, wait, hold on.
Be
That's a
careful
bit
here
too far.
now.
That's a bit too far. No, I'm joking. It was amazing. It was a pleasure.
I want to know if you got asked to go back on, would you go back on?
Of course.
You would.
I would go back on.
Good.
Not a verse the world.
See, I used to think this, right? And I used to be like, oh, you know, you want to be on a good one or whatever. I think any opportunity to be on the TV and showcase yourself is an
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yeah.
And especially now, yeah, obviously there's so many drag races, there's so many seasons. You don't know when that call is going
No,
to
of course.
be called. Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean? So I feel like sometimes I'm like conflicted. Sometimes I'm like, oh, would I? Wouldn't I? But I think I would. Bitch,
I would love you to go back
Yeah,
on.
you would be insane.
Like
Yeah.
you, Taste, like
Yeah, imagine
you and
those
Taste,
people.
just
Oh
would
my God,
literally
Taste.
work me all the way out.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Of course I would. I love that environment. And obviously, I love drag and I love the challenges.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You like-
Well, you're great TV as well.
You like the competition.
you're great.
Like,
Yeah.
You're competitive.
Yeah.
Right.
So it wasn't easy, but I like thrive in that environment.
I hope one day they just do an all like a UK All Stars,
Yeah, they need to do
and
a
they just
UK.
get all like the
Yes.
girls back because there's so many fierce girls now, and it'd be such a good season.
Definitely.
I think it's longer. People have been asking though, because after like Versus the World and all that, although the second season was amazing,
Yeah,
people are
second one
gagging
was
for it now.
great.
They're just like, right, like, just give
And
us. There's
Arctic
enough
Global.
girls now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, and that one too.
And that,
Well, that was something, girl.
more on that on her podcast.
Oh my god, your podcast.
Yeah. Oh my god, we haven't brought it up yet.
Babes, one mic double the tea. I'm fucking obsessed. If you don't
Yeah,
subscribe, honey, everybody watching right now, go to One Mic, double a T, and subscribe, my angel.
Yeah, bitch.
But no, yeah, I'm literally obsessed. Me and Michael literally just sit down, literally just like used to.
Yeah.
Sit down, have a camp. Sometimes bring guests on. Sometimes just pop a bottle of fucking champagne. If it's Michael's choice, he'll buy the Carly.
Kill.
And yeah, we just have a laugh and we just have a camp. And I've never really done that type of vibe where it's like not presenting, but like
Yeah, it's very like TV presenting.
Yeah, it's very-
yeah,
I
our
live.
vibe is very like late night talk show.
Yeah,
vibe.
I love
Oh,
that.
promo.
Yeah, honey, the green screen and all. And
Yeah,
so
no.
it's
You're
camp,
there.
and
Green
it's nice
screen.
to try
Yeah.
a little something new.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah,
Well
it's really
done.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I think
big
I saw like the
congrats.
top comment on it, and it was like, "Oh my god, we've been asking for a UK pit stop for so long." And I was
Yeah,
like, "Oh my
it's
god,
giving
why?"
that.
It's
Yes.
kind of that
It's
because
very
we
that
haven't had
vibe.
anything like that.
No.
Fuck.
We don't have anything for the UK seasons, and
We don't have shit in
we
here.
don't have shit, girl.
Come on, UK, cough it up. But no,
No,
you
but
and
no.
you and Michael, even on the season, like them two were just like, because I was in the station next to you two, yappa the whole time, but in the best way.
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
two work so well together.
Did you and Michael know each other before?
I literally didn't have a clue.
Love.
Yes.
Oh,
I
well,
walked in the
She was a
work
grand
every
shooting
day.
girl.
Yeah, and she walked in. She was like, "I followed you first on Instagram." I was like, "Did you? I don't follow you." But no, I literally didn't know her, and the fact that I didn't know her is crazy because our chemistry is just so good.
Yeah.
So
But
calm.
maybe it's because we're from the same
Yeah,
area.
you
type
just
of
get
thing.
it.
I also think, like, out of our season, the girls, a group of girls I'm closest with, Michael's fully one. Like, I love Michael.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Michael's such
Michael's
a
great.
reassuring energy for me. And also, we spent a bit of time together in Berlin recently.
Yes.
And it's just nice. Like, she's such a laugh.
She's
and
amazing.
She is just amazing. Amazing energy.
Yeah.
So we love you, Michael.
We love you,
Yeah,
Michael.
love
We
Michael.
Now buy me a bottle of Moët, you bitch, and never bring me the car.
The cheap stuff.
I live. Well, we were talking about UK Drag Race, and currently we have season 6 coming out. You are now the old girls. Congrats.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, actually, no, it's nice. It's
It does
nice.
feel nice, right?
Yeah.
I
It
feel like it's
was at first. I was like, "Oh my god, this is the end.
Yeah,
the
I
gigs are
lived
gone.
when-
The career are gone."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then watching it, I love it even more now because
Yeah.
you know, obviously the backstage
For
type of
sure.
vibe,
Yeah.
and then seeing the girls do well it's a nice thing to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. When it's out, what do we think?
I love it. I'm the same as you,
We've got,
though.
like,
Like,
we've
it's
got to
nice to
episode
watch
2.
it. It's nice to watch it and be a viewer this time round.
Yeah.
Like,
It
I
is.
like it. I'm really enjoying it. I think
Yeah,
the
I'm
girls
liking
are
it.
giving us great TV. My personal fave
Go on.
is Chanel at the minute.
Wow, okay.
Just because she's given me everything I need.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
does.
So you relate
I'm
to
not-
her villain role?
Yeah, but I
You
weren't
feel
really
assured?
like. I was very much like.
You weren't a villain.
No, I weren't a villain.
you weren't.
They tried it, but like it wasn't really. I think it was giving more pick me in the beginning.
Yeah.
Give me camera time.
Even worse.
Yeah, basically the bottom of the barrel. As well. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm really liking Chanel. Obviously, Kyran, because Kyran's our girl. I'm just trying to think who else.
Who do you root
Yeah,
for?
so-
I
who
love
are
Lil
you?
Bitch.
I live for Lil.
I live for Lil.
Lil.
That energy's so refreshing. The fact that it looks like she isn't trying.
She's like over
She's
it.
so relaxed.
She's so relaxed. She's not going to play up for the cameras.
Yeah.
Some girls, even in this season, you can tell they're doing shit for the camera.
Yeah.
It makes me cringe. But that's what
Yeah.
you have to do, bitch. When
Yeah.
you're on Drag Race, you're on TV, you got to do what you got to
Yeah.
do. But I feel like Lil doesn't pull up to that. Like that comment when she said ages ago about when it was the design challenge and Lil goes, Rue's obviously saying about this and then Rue goes, not Lil goes, how fucking posh is your house? To
Yeah,
Rue.
it's
And do you know what I mean?
yeah, I remember
It's
that.
these
Yeah.
little comments are just
Yeah,
like,
it's nice to watch. Like just like genuine,
Yeah.
kind of laid back.
What makes it
Yeah.
relatable and yeah. No, I
Love.
like Lil as well. I'm really liking Lil. It's
I'm
the-
kind of
yeah.
liking Octavia. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
Octavia's
she's
great.
she's cute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
is.
she's like
cute.
just. I think they're giving her like a really nice, not to say like a nice edit, but she's coming across really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. A
And,
lot
like,
of
we've known
energy.
of her for a while. She's got a lot of energy.
She is
She's
really
coming across like a
nice.
sweetheart.
And she's a dancer, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
But it's
quite,
even like,
yeah.
even though she's like she's been busted in the last episode, she just laughs with it.
Yeah, that's
She
what
doesn't
I
go like,
like.
oh fuck, I hate myself. She's just like, I know. But and she
that's the
carries
best-
on.
I
People
like
like
that.
that.
That's
yeah.
the best thing to do, bitch.
Yeah.
No, I
You
do
gotta
really
just
like her.
accept it and be like, yeah, I was shit, so fuck, I'm
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
who's the bitch that you guys don't talk to from your season?
To be fair,
Who's
quite-
the
She
girl?
said, let me
get
spice
my-
things up
Yeah,
on
who
this
do you-
motherfucking
Who do you
podcast.
hate?
I mean, like full T, like transparency. Obviously, I don't talk to Vicky, but I don't think that's like a shock horror surprise.
I don't think anyone speaks to her.
No,
Yeah, I feel
I-
like Vicky's very silent, actually, isn't she?
Yeah, we don't really talk to Vicky. I don't really talk to. I mean, thing is though, there's like you can not talk, and it not be like a beef thing.
Yeah.
I feel like as well, though, right?
That's about it though.
We're all on different schedules.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
all gigging at certain places. Some people aren't, some people are. And even with my friends at home, do you know what I mean? I sometimes don't
Yeah.
even speak to like my closest friends from home in weeks, and then you'll see them and nothing's changed. And I feel like that's what it's like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if I did see them, like it would be like that with anyone, really.
It's also just like a honeymoon, like it's like a honeymoon phase. It's like
For sure.
you're all on a season, you all love each other because you're going through this big thing together. But then when it ends, you're kind of like, you only stay with the people that really get you.
Yeah.
And then the rest are just like your sisters.
It's the honeymoon period. You're
Yeah.
right. It's just
Yeah.
like
Well, it's not,
And
it's
we
not a bad
working-
thing at all. I think
Yeah,
people are like,
it's
oh my
not-
god, you're not friends
it's
with your
not-
cast.
yeah.
It's like, not everyone's going to click. We're drag
No,
queens, for
of
fuck's
course not.
sake.
also, you know, everyone goes through their own stuff, whether good or bad, after the show, and you know, you kind of get focused on your own career and stuff. Fortunately enough, I get to like here and there work with you, Cara, Michael,
yeah.
So it's just based on that, really.
Who don't you speak to from your cast?
Well, I don't
Crystal?
speak to her. Have you got time? Okay.
Right, so of course it is our Halloween episode. And Tamara just went to tell us a little story behind the scenes. And I said, baby, you better fucking hold on and tell us on the pod. What's going on at home, honey?
Well, obviously it's spooky season.
It's getting
It's
creepy up in
Halloween.
here, girl.
Yeah, girl.
Well, this has been happening, I don't know. I thought I was seeing a ghost, right? This little fucking woman, she'll either like be in the lift,
Right.
or I'm going to Asda or I'm going somewhere. She'll be in the corner of the road. She'll be
What?
like, no, I'm not even lying, right? And I said to my partner, I said, do you keep seeing this fucking woman in these little dolly shoes, right? This like rain jacket thing. We know like she has a skirt, but fuck knows if she has a skirt. She might be flashing us for all I know. Fuck knows. And I'm like, she's just there, but awkward as fuck. So like, do you know if someone's gonna come in, you're like in the lift?
Yeah.
She'll wait to she'll obviously press the lift, the doors will open, and then she'll be like, oh sorry, and then wait like awkwardly and wait till the doors close.
She's like an old woman.
No, bitch, she is like a middle-aged woman. I'm
Right.
talking 30-year-old.
And it's just
Saw her in
creeping up.
Asda.
Right.
She was in Asda, so close to the crisps. No, bitch, I swear to God, so close, just looking.
Oh!
I
What,
said,
like-
bitch, that's a fucking robot. I'm not even lying. I
Oh.
said, Leon, is this person real? Oh, my ass fucking saying things. He saw us sometimes as well. He'll
Right.
message me in the car, go, you never guess who I've seen. I'm not even joking, bitch. It's the fucking woman in the court.
What the
no
hell?
trousers on, dolly shoes.
Minge out.
Flapping to the floor.
I think so. No, I swear to God. I'm
That's
like, what is
weird.
this? Do you experience anything like that, girls?
Won't be
If you do,
surprised
call
if-
00.
Do you remember that plane thing when the girl on the plane she went viral? What was it?
Oh my god.
is
not
real.
Yeah.
Her. I'm like, I'm not surprised there's these things.
Yeah, because
going on.
Oh, but this person is real. I've
Babe.
never seen none of my neighbours as well. I've used.
We don't really see
I don't know who's our neighbours or who.
No.
Isn't that crazy? And we live in flat.
Oh no, I saw my
but I
neighbour the
love
other day
that.
and she
I do love it.
literally was so scared of me, bless her.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you in drag?
Yeah, it was like 6 a.m. I just got out the lift and they were like, the couple were like trying to get into their door. And I'm obviously walking towards them to go down the corridor. Babe, the woman hid behind the boyfriend because she was scared of me. And I'm in just like full gi, she's like not even like anything scary, just like normal.
Yeah.
And she's like hiding behind this man and they're both like
Oh,
like
bitch.
they've just seen a monster and I
I just
went,
said,
"Whoa."
Happy Halloween!
That one thing pops. That's the scariest thing that's kind of happened to you.
Yeah.
well, it's not really scary. I'm just like, what the fuck?
It's just
mean, that
weird.
is
Like, what's
freaky.
her deal?
It's
Yeah.
weird. And like, I always say, like, oh, Leon, if the next time I see her, I'm going to be like, are you okay? You look troubled. But then I never see her. Imagine though, if I took a photo and then she isn't there on the photo.
Oh my god, no.
Oh my
That
god.
would be
Or like you're looking through your
I've
like
just-
little keyhole in at the night and
she's
she's
stood there.
standing in the doorway. Oh my god.
I don't know why I've just this you, you know the little woman on like it goes viral on every platform and it's like this like youngster boy is like filming this woman
Oh, me.
and do you know what I want about and he's like oh like he says something to her
She
and
like me.
do you like it?
Oh!
And then she's like,
That's
and he's like, get away from me. And she's going, and like
Yeah.
running towards him, trying to fuck it.
You cheeky.
Actually, I've not really had any like really scary moments, honestly. That
That's
has
good.
made me go like, fuck, like
No.
go surreal. I'm
Well,
being possessed.
I know I have.
You've had people message.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me, Lavelle.
Yeah.
So back in the day, I don't know if we've touched on it on the podcast before, but back in the day, we watched. I was like a kid, so it must have been like year 6. It was very when Paranormal Activity was a thing.
Right.
And no, not year 6. I must have been in high school. And anyway, I was at my friend's house. We put it on the front room. But prior to that, we was in the front. No, we put it on the front room. We went to the kitchen. We was getting like drink. And he had a bunny rabbit, and the bunny rabbit was just there, very much alive, and just chilling. And we was like, it was me, the guy, and his mum, and we were all just like in the kitchen chatting. Went into the front room, started Paranormal Activity. Obviously, we're all scared. Had a breather. I literally just had like a breather off the film. Went back into the front room. The bunny's rock hard dead. And it was when like there's one of the Paranormal Activities where the dog dies, and it was that scene.
No.
There's like, do you not? Have you ever watched it?
I've
Yeah.
sorry.
There's like the dog
Yeah.
gets like launched or something. I remember
yeah.
that it was
I mean,
like that
that's
scene,
weird.
and it was the animal, and we had a breather, and we went out. The bunny was like rock hard dead,
Oh!
like in half an hour.
That was
Killed the bunny.
semi-west. That
Maybe
was
it was a
semi-west.
coincidence.
And I just will never watch them films
I'm just
ever
not
again.
Really believable. I don't know. Are you?
I'm not really.
No.
No, I believe in
I
ghosts.
just haven't seen
I
enough
used to be
to
scared.
prove.
I've never seen one, and I think because I'm scared, like they say, you don't see them when you're scared. Don't they? I'm
You
making
don't
it up.
see them when you're scared.
Like when you're scared, they don't show themselves.
Terrible.
I remember happening and it being like, okay, maybe it's real. It was weird. A best friend. Do you remember Kate?
Yes.
In school. And she was like, she kind of believed in them, and she had lived in a really old house, like a really big old house. And she used to send me videos in the night of like her pencil case, like at school, and it was just rattling. Like she'd wake up and the thing was just rattling, like the thing. And I was like, And she was like, the windows are not open, like this thing is. And she sent me videos, and I was like, okay, that is a bit fucked.
Yeah.
And then she took a photo once, and I remember having it on my phone, and she like took a mirror selfie, and I remember looking at it, and literally in the background was like a person.
Oh my god, no, I remember this actually.
A person, and that was
Yeah.
the only thing still to this day that I go, okay, maybe they are real.
And
Yeah.
She literally, and it was like the silhouette of a person. There was eyes, nose,
Wow.
mouth, and it was like, obviously you could tell it was like as if someone moved quick, and it was just there in the corner, and I was gagged, and I was like,
I
That's
do
crazy.
believe.
I always feel like I'm being
Imagine if someone's out. Don't because I won't
someone
sleep
comes
tonight.
out behind the
Don't
desk.
because I'm getting
No, because
spooked
now
um,
out.
you've scared yourself.
Because now I've scared myself.
well, anyway, it's got spooky in here, but
Real spooky,
we're as
okay.
bad as spooky as it gets, honey. Let's bring it to the group chat. Someone is asking, so need advice. One of my friends has been learning how to sew for over 2 years now. She's made her garments for herself and has tried making some for her friends. She's so passionate about it, but her sewing and designs are god awful, and I feel bad if I tell her. I appreciate the thought of her making me stuff.
DD.
Very relatable.
Very tedious.
Let me check. Wait, so what's she asking?
She just needs advice. She's like, the designs are god awful. I feel bad if I tell her, but
Well,
I
no.
appreciate her making the stuff. But
So,
she
she's
wants-
The
making
friend
the
wants to make her
outfits for
something.
her.
Yeah.
And they're just always but then, or if the designs are that bad, then why don't you design it yourself and give it to her?
Because
Or have they not even got the skill?
No,
there?
but like, why is this Tamara writing in?
Oh my god, it's me with that fucking gold disco outfit. Didi, I'm so sorry, babe. I just didn't know how to tell you. I think you have to be honest.
I think you do have to be honest. I feel like if you sit there and say your friend's stuff's nice, then you're not a real friend.
Yeah. Or maybe just go down the route of like, oh, I wouldn't wear something like that, but what I would like is this tucked up a little bit. Then I think it would be really fierce with, do you know what? You can put your little thing that you like on it and tell her to do that. And if she can't do that, be like, actually, bitch, you've just completely fucked this up. You fucking shit and never do that shit again. Very that.
Have you had really bad outfits made for you? Like when you were applying for Drag Race? Because I fucking did.
You had an outfit incident, but I don't know if it was a bad outfit.
Oh,
Like, you had
that-
people make you stuff and you're like, that's not what I asked for.
Nah, bitch, he didn't even make it. So I went for like 3 fittings. He took my money. I went for like about 3 fittings, and then I was just like, it was given very, very lack of communication. I was like, what the fuck's going on? I need this. I'm literally getting picked up at 7 in the morning. Where can you drop this outfit off? And then literally blocked off everything, took my money. That was it.
He never gave you money back.
No, and what runway was that?
It was. I think it was just the girl group.
It was it was just the girl group. That was it, yeah. So I didn't really have a girl group outfit.
Yeah, but it was fierce.
It was fierce, but then I was just thinking, bitch, once
Did you get your money back?
Yeah, I got the money back.
Oh, good,
already.
okay.
I said,
Fuck.
I just couldn't wait to
Yeah.
get my phone, bitch, to say, you motherfucker, that's it. Give me
Yeah,
my money
for
back
sure.
or else.
Yeah.
Fierce.
Wow.
Well, I
but
mean,
then-
I think be truthful. But also,
Yeah.
it's like, it's not that bad to say that. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're making outfits, but like, I love you making it, but like, maybe I design it. Like, it's not giving.
Well,
Well, yeah,
we're
you do. Or
very
you do it
like
with
it.
your friend. You go
Yeah.
there, and then when it's a collab, it could be a collab.
I mean, unless she ain't got no clue how to design
And
either, but
you've made nice stuff before. Sometimes I'm like, babe, that's a choice.
yeah. Well, like I'm good at construction. I am good at design too, but there are some times where I do kind of concoct something that's a bit rancid.
Yeah, but that's
And
just
she
like,
can spark that all
I
short, but like I know.
Okay, so let's just like really do it now. Dee Dee obviously made really gorgeous things for Crystal on season 3, like the Cruella.
Yeah.
Like gaggy. But she made Crystal
Oh.
she made Crystal a disco look on the
Oh.
season 3 top.
Yeah, but no, wait.
She
hold
wore it
on.
once
She
and
gave
it-
me 2 days.
Did you see them hoops
No.
she's wearing on her ear? The whole thing was attached with one of those hoops. It was like all bunched together, like little tit thing, little dress, and it was
Yeah.
all on clasped with one little like literal hoop earring. Bitch, I did my first date.
bong.
I was
Tits
in a
out,
nappy.
everything.
I'll be-
I was in a nappy in an arena.
Yeah, but like 40, that was your design choice.
Breastplate out.
And second of all, she literally gave me the day. She go, outfit now, and
No, I
smacks the
think I
fabric
did,
down
no,
on
I
the
did think
table.
she gave you about 2 weeks.
No, babe.
I feel like she
no.
did.
It was like 2
no, she
days.
didn't. This person.
It's so fierce.
I feel like you can just say it, but just say it in a way, but like love the way you're constructing it, but I don't think the designs are hitting. And I don't think that's.
That
and
is
if,
not. It's
if
not
they
offensive.
take that offensively,
It's
that's
not.
their problem.
No.
That's
And
on
do you know
their
what? She
insecurity.
learned from, you learn from,
Yeah, you got to take
Your
criticisms.
yeah, you learn, and you
Yeah.
do, and that's fine. We're all learning. It's not that fucking deep.
It's
There
not
you
that
go.
deep.
No.
bitch. It's
Boom,
not
boom,
that deep.
boom.
Well,
don't be
to
making
round this
anything.
podcast off, this gorgeous episode with this gorgeous Poison Ivy motherfucking
Oh,
diva.
yeah, honey.
We won a Girl of the Week. So who do you think deserves like Girl of the Week for you? Who is someone at the forefront of your mind that you were like, she is the diva of my life right now. She is the one deserving of this title.
Oh my girl of the week. It has to be my cohort.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
yes.
sister, Miss Michael Maruli.
Miss
My
Maruli.
Mamaruli.
Mama Ruli.
Mama
I love
Ruli.
her. Her energy, her vibe, everything.
Yes, we
Oh,
absolutely.
we love
we do love
adore
her.
Michael. Love Michael.
And congrats again on your little pod.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Liv.
congrats.
Thank you.
And just
It's
also
about
just
time.
killing it, honey,
Yeah, bitch.
internationally in the UK, all over it.
What is next for you? Like, what do you
Yeah.
wanna like? Do you wanna do more like live performances, or is there something a little bit like?
Do you know
what
what I
you
would?
really want to put your heart
I would
into?
love to be in like a West End musical.
Wow.
Fair.
But like in full drag and full Tamara Thomas.
Yeah.
Whatever that is,
That'd
like
be a
Devil's
gag.
Wears
Definitely
Prada
a
or Burlesque
you
or
imagine?
like, do you know what I
That'd be
mean?
so
I would
good.
love to do that because obviously I did it anywhere. That was always my dream to be on
Yeah.
the West End. To be on the West End as me would be magical. In Strictly Come Dancing, please just call me because I really want to be on that.
Oh, could
So
you?
fair.
Absolutely needs all dancing on ice.
Oh,
You
and
need
yeah.
to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I can so see you doing that.
Yes.
Easy.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
Well, honey, you know to call the bit.
Yeah,
Call
girl.
me, please.
Yeah,
You do a
honey.
kick, split, little twirl.
Little twirl, little cha cha cha.
Well, honey, this has been a lovely, gorgeous Halloween spooky episode of
The girls.
Thank you, Tamara.
Yeah, thank
for
you.
being
Yeah,
my
thank you
Tamara.
so
I
much.
love you
We
all.
love
Keep smashing
you.
And I love you.
Love you, honey. And we love you at home.
We
Yes,
love
babe,
you.
we love you. Mwah, mwah, bye.
See you soon.